If you've been following my channel over the past couple of years, then you'll have realized that I'm absolutely fascinated in finding and showcasing glitches. So far I've made videos about helpful ones and weird ones, but there's one specific topic I've always wanted to look at more in depth, and those are ones that actually make your gameplay experience worse. That's either because it alters the game in such a way, rendering it unplayable, or freezes everything entirely, making you exit the level, or even worse, restart the system. In this video, the worst glitches in every Mario game, where I'll show you a few bad ones from each title in the mainline Super Mario Bros. Series. Oh yeah, before I get started, my name's Copycat, and if you could please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button, it would mean a lot as I'm extremely close to 100k subs. Super Mario Bros., the first game in the franchise released on the NES in 1985, has two notable glitches that can be considered on the bad side. One is the instant game over glitch, which requires you to use the infinite 1-up exploit until you collect the maximum 128 lives. If you then lose just one single life, the game will overload, and instead of restarting the level, you'll get an instant game over. The other glitch in this game takes place in underwater levels where you can get stuck above the end pipe leading to the flag. All you have to do to cause this is to crouch as you swim into the small space in Super Mario form. If you did it right, you'll actually get stuck in the wall, having to wait out the timer to die and restart the level. Super Mario Bros. 2, the second game in the franchise on the NES, has a glitch that uses the magical potion in a way that can instantly kill you. This death glitch occurs if you enter the subspace store when it's been placed above the visible area. This works best in World 5-1, where you can use this narrow opening blocked by the mushroom block to properly place it. When you enter the subspace and come out the door on the other side, for some reason it's placed out of bounds, killing you instantly. I do remember discovering this glitch with my sisters when I was younger, which definitely spurred my future interest in these types of topics. Super Mario Bros. 3, the final in the NES trilogy, has one bad glitch which will completely ruin a boss battle for you. This occurs in any fortress level that has a boom boom that can fly, with the best being in World 5. What you have to do is fly yourself, preferably using the P-Wing, flying above the boom boom, which at times will swoop at you, sometimes missing, going completely off screen. If this happens, you won't actually be able to complete the fight, so you'll have to wait out the timer. This is really just a minor inconvenience, but still is completely possible to encounter by accident. Super Mario Bros., The Lost Levels, was released in North America alongside Super Mario All-Stars, and is actually the true Japanese sequel to the original NES title. There was only one glitch that I could actually get to work, even though I heard about many through forums and the Super Mario Wiki, which happens in underwater levels where you can actually get stuck in some of the corals that are overhanging a pit. All you have to do is swim to the right of them and then let go of all the controls, and sometimes you'll get sucked in. Okay, I know, this really is just a small deal and will slow you down only a little bit, but I couldn't get any of the softlocks or glitches I wanted to work in both versions of the game, so if you know something that I don't, then please let me know in the comments below. Super Mario Land for the Game Boy doesn't actually contain any bad glitches that impact your gameplay in any negative way, so let's move on to the first in the series released on the SNES called Super Mario World. In this game, you can glitch certain levels fairly easily while riding Yoshi and eating fruit in a very specific way. With a feather or fire flower in your inventory, line up yourself perfectly so when you press select to release the stored item, you can collect it on the same frame as eating the fruit. This will cause the game to freeze, and if it's a level you haven't completed yet, it will make you restart your system entirely. Another glitch I found that for some reason can cause instant death takes place right at the beginning of Chocolate Island 4. All you have to do is be Small Mario and jump in this very specific corner right off the bat, which will inexplicably cause you to lose a life. I have no idea why this works in this specific spot, but it definitely is pretty funny. Super Mario Land 2, the sequel to the Game Boy Classic, has two strange worst glitches that can cause some pretty crazy things to happen. The first allows you to fall through the floor of basically any level by following a few steps. Enter a level with a pipe you've already completed, then go down it and quickly press start and select to return to the overworld before you exit it. After this, if you enter any level, you'll fall right through the floor, putting you in an unescapable area, or in a glitch world where some weird stuff can happen. The second glitch can occur in any level that has an enemy that fires projectiles towards you. What you need to do is reach the point in the level where the enemy spawns, see it, then just move to the left so it's slightly off screen. If you wait about a minute, this will overload the game's sprites, causing an insane lag spike as you try to move around. The only really bad glitch I came across in Super Mario 64 comes in the form of a really weird part in the Big Boo's haunt course that can instantly kill you. This is found through the first doors to the right on the very first floor of the mansion. Here, stand just past the window on the ledge facing towards the wall. To do this, you have to be very precise and jump just off the ledge while kicking at this very specific spot while you're falling. If you do it right, the game will freeze up, causing a softlock requiring a reset. Now, just keep this in mind, I could only get this to work on the N64 cartridge version, so don't expect to do this on any ports or Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Super Mario Sunshine, released on the GameCube in 2002, has one very terrible glitch out of many in this game that can ruin your experience in the Petey the Piranha Plant boss battle. During the fight, Petey will get knocked down, requiring you to ground pound on his belly to defeat him. However, if you stand right underneath the giant plant, there's a chance that Mario can get pushed through the floor into an area where you're untargetable. Petey won't be able to hit you, and you'll be stuck in a weird falling animation until you restart the game or exit the level if you can. While editing this video, I actually found out about a death clip in the Super Mario 3D All-Stars version of the game. If you hover into the specific roof at just the right angle, you'll clip through, falling out of bounds eventually to your death. It's interesting that even though Nintendo tried their hardest to patch every glitch, there's always going to be ones that they missed, and new ones that the community eventually find. The next game in the franchise was also the revitalization of the series' 2D platforming aspects, which was New Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo DS. This game had one very interesting softlock glitch, where the game will freeze if you're powered up by a fire flower and kill a Cheep Chomp on the very same frame it's about to eat you. This is definitely something that could actually accidentally happen during your playthrough, especially as the Cheep Chomp is really dangerous and can kill you in one hit. There's also a very weird glitch where you can get stuck between the bubble and the ceiling in World 8-3. This can be done if you're equipped with the blue shell power-up and angle yourself perfectly so you just get stuck. There's no real way out of this predicament, especially if you haven't completed the level before, as you now have to just wait out the timer. Super Mario Galaxy, released on the Nintendo Wii in 2007, has one specific glitch that I want to showcase where you can get stuck inside a star shroom in the Space Junk Galaxy. This happens right at the beginning of Kamala's airship mission, where if you angle your long jump properly, you can get bonked backwards into the shroom, trapping you inside forever. Okay, I know there are other softlocks in this game I could have talked about, but some of them are super complex and take a long time to learn, so I suggest you check out either Space Chicken or A+ Start's channels, who have made several videos outlining this topic for Super Mario Galaxy. New Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Wii has two glitches where you can softlock the game using the level's end flagpole, both in co-op mode. The first requires you to be at the end of a level with one player in bubble form as you reach the flag. To get the game to softlock, the player who isn't bubbled has to touch the flag and press A on the exact same frame, which will oddly place both characters in bubbles, not allowing you to finish the level. The other softlock actually gets you stuck in the flagpole, where all you have to do is touch it on the exact frame when the timer hits 0. This for some reason will kill any other co-op player that's playing with you, and you'll get stuck completely softlocking the game. Super Mario Galaxy 2, also released on the Nintendo Wii, has a couple glitches that you can do in the end credits of the game that will actually cause you to die. However, to get this to work in both cases, you need to collect all 120 of the game's stars, which changes something that allows it to work. One of the biggest changes is the ability to turn into B Mario, which you can use to fly way above the screen, eventually forcing your death. The screen will go black, and after a bit of time, Rosalina will show up. The other way you can kill yourself is by using the Yoshi's Infinite Flutter glitch, which is a bit hard to pull off as you have to jump, hold A to flutter, then at the apex of your jump, hold Z while slowly letting go of A and re-pressing it to continuously flutter higher. This is pretty tough to figure out, but once you get the timing down, you can go pretty high. Super Mario 3D Land, released on the Nintendo 3DS in 2011, has a glitch that can softlock the game during the very first Bowser boss fight. To do this, you need to be powered up in a Tanuki suit so that you can cross the lava gap, ending up right next to Bowser when you land. If you did it right, then Bowser should jump past you to the left, and then you can trigger the switch with him off screen to glitch everything. For some reason, Bowser not being in frame causes the level to freeze, soft locking the system entirely. New Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo 3DS has one glitch that can happen in the lava level in World 6-1, where you can actually get stuck inside of the appearing blocks. To do this, you sort of have to predict your jump and land inside the blocked area. Here you'll actually get stuck inside of the blocks until the volcanic debris chips away at them, eventually breaking you free. New Super Mario Bros. For the Nintendo Wii U has one very bad glitch that can cause certain boss battles to be unbeatable. However, this can only be done in boost mode, as it requires the second player to place one of these blocks in the path of the boss, while the player controlling Mario has to jump and hit it just as it's passing through. If you did it right, the boss, in this case the Magic Koopa, will fly off screen, making it impossible to finish the fight. Super Mario 3D World for the Nintendo Wii U has one very strange glitch that freakishly removes the face of each character. This is a momentary visual glitch that can happen if you perform a rolling long jump while in a Tanuki or cat suit and bonk off a friendly player in the process. For some reason, this causes the player's face to disappear, which is just extremely unsettling and really just gives me the worst of nightmares. Super Mario Odyssey, the latest in the franchise released on the Nintendo Switch in 2017, has a few worse glitches that can absolutely ruin your experience in the game's Luigi's Balloon World game mode. That's because there's several kingdoms where it's relatively easy to clip out of bounds, hiding your balloon in an area that the average player would not be able to get to. This ruins the experience of relying on skill and instead is based on having knowledge of something that isn't even supposed to be part of the game. Alright, so that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I really hope you did enjoy this one. If you did, please leave a like, comment below any future video ideas you might have for me, and of course subscribe to my channel as I'm so close to 100k subscribers. Also, please follow my Instagram at Copycat Gamer, where I upload some cool clips and items from my collection that you won't see anywhere else. Hope you guys all have a good day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!